Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So it's like 11:15 and Tom and I are walking to the stove because we don't have any food and we like to have breakfast. We were debating on places to go for breakfast, but the dilemma is that we have Instacart delivering our groceries between 11 and 12, so we don't want to go too far.
Yes.
But we're starving right now. Well, at least I'm starving. Tom's never
Tragedy
really starving.
of convenience.
Yeah, we should have just got it delivered last night since we didn't end up going out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're just gonna get some eggs and bacon. Are you gonna have waffles?
I don't know. I might get what do you call those? Cinnamon rolls.
Oh, cinnamon rolls.
I know. I need to eat right though. During the week, got me hooked on the unhealthy food.
Woo! It's cold. Woo! Yeah, unhealthy food during the week.
Yeah. When you're when you're traveling.
Oh right. Yeah. Boo Boo's looking like Marshall Mathers.
Yeah. What's a freestyle here? What's a freestyle?
Oh my god.
I'm stopped.
So I get a lot of questions about my nails and whether or not they're acrylic. These are my real nails. They grow really, really fast. It's always been like that. So I constantly have to cut them, but I don't have acrylic nails or anything like that. These are my real nails. So yeah, I guess they're pretty long. But yeah. Anyways, it's freezing out here. It's like 50 degrees.
Yeah.
What happened to summer? I guess I've been saying I want fall to be here, but this is a shock.
That? Come on.
I mean, I do want fall. I mean, I like fall. It's pretty, but it's cold. I forgot. All right, you guys. So breakfast is served. This is just a ton of egg whites. Just seasoned it with a little bit of salt, sea salt and pepper. And then this is pork bacon, but it is organic, uncured, not smoked. So that makes it a little bit better. But that's that. And then Boo Boo's is having a little bacon as well, doing a little work. Well, actually we're looking at this hotel for a friend's wedding. And then
Oatmeal.
All right, guys, so just as we finished eating breakfast, the groceries were dropped off. So I figured I would do a little grocery haul for you guys. All right, guys, so here's everything out of the bag. And I'll just go through everything. So got some dried mangoes. These things are super good. If you have a sweet tooth or a sweet fix, you want something like Starburst or that kind of sugary candy, try this, you'll be satisfied. These fruit strips are one of Tom's favorite snacks. It's almost like a fruit roll-up, but not. There's no preservatives or added sugar or anything like that. I got capers for some salmon lox I'm gonna make later. I got a bunch more smoothies. These are the Evolution ones. These are just the essential greens with lime. I will tell you about these three things. They're not gonna be tasty in terms of like a fruity, sweet juice. These have minimal fruit, but mostly vegetables. The fruit is just like a little bit of apple, maybe a little bit of cucumber. So yeah, it's just enough fruit to keep these drinks palatable. They're mainly just so that you get your vegetables in. There is a bigger story behind these juices, and I'm going to tell you all about that a little later. Boo Boo's got these corn tortillas. Probably he likes turning stir fry into tacos. I got some dairy-free cream cheese. This is the chive flavor. Again, this is for my lox that I'm making. Mushrooms, a poblano pepper, asparagus, avocados, bananas. I got 2 things of organic bone broth. This is chicken chicken bone broth. I like having a glass of this in the morning. It has a lot of protein. So yeah. Some of Tom's favorite chips. These are the original Terra chips. These are a great alternative to just regular potato chips. Nice crunch, a nice little seasoning. You could dip it in something if you wanted to, but he just likes them plain. Then what is this, a cantaloupe? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Some kale. He got his apple cider or his apple juice. You know apple juice is the good kind for you. Unfiltered when it's deep in color like this. It's like an apple cider more than like a juice. So clear apple juice is probably pretty filtered and processed and has, you know, added sugar, but this is no added sugar, not from concentrate, and it's organic. And then I picked up these butternut squash bakes. They are gluten and dairy free. They're not the best in terms of like just butternut squash. I'm sure there's some added things in here that shouldn't be, but there's no dairy, no casein. Let's see what's in here. There is sugar in here. Boo. And some corn fiber. Boo. Fruit medley for smoothies. Here is my smoked sockeye salmon for my lox. I'm so excited. I have cucumber in the refrigerator to go with it, so it's gonna be so good. Tom got this fish I never heard of, sole. Okay. And then some more ice cream for Boo Boos. He got the cashew milk, so delicious one. This is good. She didn't get the coconut milk one because he doesn't like the coconut milk ones. He likes the cashew milk ones. This is the snickerdoodle flavor. So yeah, guys, that is all the groceries we got. So now Tom has made me put them away.
Yes. Get to work.
What's up, guys? So it is about 1:15 and I am headed to my book club. So this book club is called Black Women Read, and the book that we are going to be discussing is called Americana. This book, how can I even start with this book? First off, I've read it twice, from start to finish twice. Back in 2012, and then I finished it again back in 2016. And I believe I suggested this book to the book club. I can't remember, but it finally got chosen. And when I tell you this book was so... Sorry, there's a train. When I tell you this book was so enlightening to me, it kind of blew my mind. It's crazy. It kind of shed light on the dynamics between African Americans and American Africans, as they like to be called in this country, and sort of this superiority complex that Africans
take a slight right turn onto North Milwaukee.
When they come to America towards African Americans. So it's really good. It's a love story. It's a story about an African immigrant from Nigeria, a young African immigrant from Nigeria.
Turn right onto Northwestern Avenue.
She goes to Europe and comes to the U.S. for college and grad school and things like that. And then ultimately she moves back to Nigeria because she's homesick and she identifies with the culture. She just became homesick over time. She grew homesick. If you haven't read it, and you have any interest in like race relations, as far as like black and whites and African American and white people and Africans and white people, it's really great. She's a really great author. I won't say that I loved everything about the book. I don't think that I loved everything about her character. Some of it was a little offensive, but nonetheless, like I said, it was enlightening. So I learned a lot. But
in
yeah,
2.9 miles, turn left onto West Congress.
I'm finally happy to have this opportunity to discuss like this book with other, you know, Black women and just to get their take on it. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So that's where I'm headed. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. When I'm with you, all I get. What's up, guys? So I am just leaving my book club, and it was really, really good. It was a great conversation surrounding this book. If you guys have not read this book, I highly encourage you to pick it up. It's called Americana by Chimamanda. She's a Nigerian author. It's so good. It's a feel-good story. It can be kind of frustrating, enlightening. There's a nice love story to it, and you know, a story of like triumph and coming of age and things like that. It's really good. It's a page turner, so once you start, just kind of know that you won't be able to stop it. But it was good. And then after the discussion, we made bookmarks, and mine just looks like this, which I thought was really cute. So yeah, I'll have to scroll across the screen right here, the next book that we're going to be reading. We generally read Black authors, books with Black authors. So I'll scroll it right here. That way, if you guys are interested in reading it as well and talking about it, we can certainly do that. I think that would be great. I'm all about like reading new books and learning new things. But anyway, I am on my way home now. I'm so hungry, so I'm so excited to make my salmon lox. I can just taste it already. So yeah, let's get home. Hey guys, so I'm home and I just made my dinner. This is just my lox. I'm not using any like bagel or toast to go with it, just the smoked salmon. There is some dairy-free cream cheese with chives. I sprinkled a little bit of bacon from earlier today. I had some leftover, put that on top, and then some capers. I squeezed some lime on it because I didn't have any lemon. And then I'm gonna top it a little bit with this Bolt hot sauce. It's so good. And then I do have my butternut squash like quiche or whatever in the oven, so I'm gonna have that whenever it's done. But I'm gonna eat this now. Yum yum. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Ooh, my forehead is bright, shining bright. Ooh, what are we doing?
We're playing Words with Friends.
Yeah.
Played Rex. Could pull the old XI.
You always do that.
Not really doing much though. Not doing much for me.
See the score?
I'm just letting her win.
What?
Let's do this. Pow. Pow. What's up, guys? Checking in here at, 9 p.m. Gonna close it out. We had some fun today. Isha, did you tell them about your book stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I went to a bar with my parents and sister and cousin, so that was pretty fun. Watched some football, got some lunch. Then we just came back here and watched Dateline.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel like you know when people have like an addiction to something but they hide it? It's like every time we have a vlog, we talk about our Dateline.
Yes. You love Dateline.
Something we have to start doing in secret.
Yes, it's okay.
But yeah, we watched another episode of Dateline. And Tom had some cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, those were good.
So yeah, we've just been chilling, guys, enjoying the rest of our weekend as it comes to an end, sadly. But hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up because it really does help our channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the bell. That way you get notifications from me every time we upload. And I think that's all I want to say.
That's it. Thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow, guys.